Namaste everyone. Welcome back to Pramati Ayurveda. Myself Dr. Vishwanath Chatti. We were studying charaka samhita sutra sthana first chapter. Name of the chapter Dirghan Jivitiya Adhyaya. We have completed up to shloka number 43. Continuing with the shloka number 44. I quote shloka number 44. Sarvada sarvabhavanam samanyam vruddhi karanam hrasa hetur visheshascha pravrittihi ubhayasya tu. Starting from the shloka number 44, there is a understanding or the detailed explanation given about the 6 components which are forming the foundational framework for understanding Ayurveda. They were quoted as samanyam cha vishesham cha gunan dravyani karma cha samavayam cha tad jnatva. Okay, so these are the 6 foundational frameworks, 6 components that are explaining the Ayurveda. Whatever you have to understand with the perspective of these 6 factors. Every time you are reading Ayurveda, you have to understand in this way. You have to involve these factors or involve these concepts while understanding the Ayurveda. So this is been explained in detail, or these 6 concepts, these 6 components are being explained in detail in the next shlokas. Shloka number 44 is explaining a concept called samanya vishesha siddhanta. What is samanya vishesha siddhanta is being explained here in the shloka number 44 and shloka number 45. You can go through the shloka. I am not going into details of the shloka. You can go through the shloka number 44 and moving to the next shloka number 45. Again, that is also explaining the samanya vishesha siddhanta only. I quote shloka number 45. Samanyam ekatvakaram visheshastu pruthaktvakrut tulyarthatha hi samanyam visheshastu viparyayaha. So the understanding is simple. You can go to the shloka. We will consider these the understanding of these 6 components in some other time. For now, we will just skipping to the next shloka. I am skipping to the next shloka number 46. I quote shloka number 46. Sattvamatma shariram cha trayam etat tridandavat lokah tishtati sanyogat tatra sarvam pratishtitam. Here they have explained a term called Tridandavat. What is danda? Danda is a support. Danda is a stick. Okay. What is the stick used for? Stick is used for support. The person who is not able to walk properly, he will be using the stick, okay, to walk properly or to move to some distance. To using the stick, he can move to some distance. In the same way, if at all we are supposed to understand the Ayurveda, for that the basic sticks or the basic structures we are supposed to depend upon are these 3 factors. The three factors which are supposed to we are having, which are supposed to be we have to understand. They are supposed to be explained here as sattva, atma and sharira. Sattva, atma and sharira. These are the 3 components, or the 3 factors which are acting as a danda, which are acting as a supporting structures for understanding Ayurveda. If at all you have to understand the Ayurveda, so we must have a detailed understanding about sattva, detailed understanding about atma and a detailed understanding about sharira. Because they have quoted here as lokah tishtati sanyogat tatra sarvam pratishtitam. If you are having a detailed knowledge of these factors, then the sanyoga or the understanding of these 3 factors, then you can understand anything, or you can understand the Ayurveda in total. And the next shloka number 47, I quote, Sa puman chetanam tat cha adhikaranam smritam sanyoga tatra adhikaranam smritam. Here they have explained here as the sanyoga of sattva, atma and sharira. The sanyoga of sattva, atma and sharira is nothing but explained as puman or the purusha. Puman or the purusha is nothing but the sanyoga of sattva, atma and sharira. Tat cha adhikaranam smritam. So that is the subject of interest for Ayurveda. Adhikarana, what is the subject, or what is the subject of interest, or what is the topic of interest, or what is the subject we are supposed to focus on. The subject, what is the prime focus of Ayurveda, is nothing but the Purusha. Tacha adhikaranam Purusha. Ayurvedasya adhikaranam, or the focus of study or focus of knowledge about is Purusha. Tadartham hi vedayam samprakashitaha. So that is being detailedly explained in the Ayurveda. Tadartham. So that is the understanding that is been explained throughout the Ayurveda. So the sattva, atma and sharira is the combination forming Purusha or the Chetana. and this is the subject of interest of Ayurveda. This is the topic of interest wherein it is detailed in explained in Ayurveda throughout the different samhitas. Moving to the next shloka, shloka number 48. I quote shloka number 48. Khadinyatma manaha kalo dishasya dravya sangrahaha sendriyam chetanam dravyam nirindriyam achetanam. Previously, I have explained the 6 components or the 6 factors which are explained as the foundational frameworks of Ayurveda. So they can also be called as Shad Padarthas. Shad is 6 and Padartha is the subject of interest. Okay, in simple terms, the Shad Padarthas. Okay, these are explained throughout the Samhita, or the understanding is explained throughout the Samhitas. Okay, in the Shad Padarthas, the order of understanding is first is Samanya, next is Vishesha, and next is Guna. But in the explanation of the shlokas, before considering the Guna, the Dravya is considered here. So here they have explained as in the shloka 48, Dravya Sangrahaha. So the understanding about the Dravya is going to be explained here. They have not explained Guna before the Dravya because of the simple understanding that where is Guna, or the where is a property present. Property is present in a Dravya or a substance. Okay, we can understand a substance is having a specific property. A substance is having a specific Guna. So if the substance is existing, then only Guna will be a existing component. So in that perspective, they have explained here first Dravya. So Dravya is explained here as Navakarana Dravya. Shloka 48 is explaining Navakarana Dravya. The 9, Nava is 9 and Karana is reason, or the Navakarana Dravyas are the substances which are the primary cause for the existence of other substances. If at all there is existent substance, if assume that there is a substance by name chalkpiece or a substance called phone. So what is how the phone is existing? The phone is existing only because of these 9 primary substances or the Navakarana Dravyas. They are the main reason for the existence of other substances. There is a classification of Dravya as a Karana Dravya and Karya Dravya. Okay, Karana Dravya are the substances which are going to form the other substances. For example, consider a simple chemical equation H2 plus O, that is giving rise to the H2O. The combination of H2 and O is giving rise to the H2O. Here H2O is water. Water is formed due to the combination of H2, the 2 hydrogen molecules and 1 oxygen molecule. Here the H2 and O, the hydrogen molecules and oxygen molecules, they can be understood as Karana Dravyas, because if there is the combination of or union of 2 hydrogen molecules with 1 oxygen molecule, then there is only a possibility of formation of H2O or the water. In the same way, the Khadinyatma Manaha Kala Disha. So these are the 9 factors or the 9 substances which are responsible for manifestation of different substances in the world. That is been explained as the concept of Dravya Sangraha. Moving to the next shloka. I quote shloka number 49. Sartha Gurvadayo Buddhihi Prayatnantaha Paradayah Gunaha Prokta. Here the understanding is explained about gunas. The understanding about guna is being explained here. Moving to the next shloka. I quote shloka number 49. Prayatnadi karma cheshtita muchyate. So karma is being explained here. And moving to the next shloka. Shloka number 50. Samavayo apruthak bhavo bhumyadinam gunairmataha sa nityo yatrahi dravyam na tatra aniyato gunaha. Also the concept of samavaya is being explained here. You can go through the shloka. Shloka number 52. It is easy to understand. Shloka number 50. Okay, it is explaining the Shat Padartha Samavaya. Moving to the next shloka. Shloka number 51. I quote shloka number 51. Yatra shritaha karma gunaha karanam samavayi yat tat dravyam. Here the shloka is explaining the understanding about dravya. What is dravya? Here they have mentioned the 2 understandings. First understanding is ashritaha karma gunaha. So that means the dravya is the substratum for the karma and guna. Where does karma and guna exist? They exist in dravya only. And also the second thing is karanam samavayi. What is the reason of the dravya? The action or the quality, the karma or the guna are existing in a dravya. That is because of the only reason explained as karanam samavayi. Samavayata are the concomitants. Okay, samavayata or the concomitants is being explained as the factor responsible for the ashraya of karma and guna in dravya. So the two understanding here they have explained is ashraya is karma and guna and karana is samavaya. Moving to the next shloka, shloka number 51. Continuing the shloka, samavayi tu nischeshtaha karanam gunaha. I am giving a simple example here. When you eat the sugar, you are going to feel the sweetness. There is a madhurata in sharkara. So what is the cause for the sweetness of the sugar? The sugar is here dravya and the sweetness is its guna. The madhurata is its guna. So what is the reason for that sweetness is being explained as samavaya. The inherent relationship or concomitants, inseparable concomitants or inherent relationship that is been present between guna and dravya. That is been explained here. Guna is having a relationship. What is the relationship? That relationship is samavaya, inherent relationship. Okay, here we cannot take the guna out from the dravya. That is been explained as the samavaya and nischeshtaha karanam. So what is the purpose for that effect? What is the purpose of that effect, or why is that the sugar is so much sweet? Okay, it is not having any specific reason. That has been explained as nischeshtaha karanam. There is a understanding about cause and effect. A simple theory called as karya karana siddhanta. A simple theory or the simple concept explained as a karya karana siddhanta. If there is any effect happening, there must be a reason behind that, or there must be a cause behind that. Tomorrow there is an exam. If at all you are rating in the exam, then you will be passing the exam. Okay, here rating is the cause and effect is you are passing the exam. So like this, the understanding here explained as the guna is not having a specific cause. The relationship between dravya and guna is samavaya, or the relationship is inherent, or the relationship is inseparable. So this is explained in the shloka. Moving to the next shloka, shloka number 52. I quote shloka number 52. Sanyogecha vibhagecha karanam dravyamashritam kartavyasya kriya karma karma na anyat apekshate. Understanding is simple. You can go through the shloka. Moving to the next shloka. Shloka number 53. I quote shloka number 53. Ityuktam karanam karyam dhatu samyam ihochyate dhatu samya kriya cha ukta tantrasya asya prayojanam. What is the purpose of Ayurveda or Tantra? Tantrasya asya prayojanam. What is the prayojana or the use, or what is the purpose of Ayurveda? So that is been explained here as the purpose is attaining the dhatu samyata. Attaining the dhatu samyata, or the act of or the kriya. The kriya is dhatu samya. Dhatu samya kriya cha ukta. It has been explaining the process wherein you are establishing a dhatu samyata. What is dhatu samyata? It is a state wherein all the functions are in a optimal stage, wherein all the functions are in equilibrium. All the functioning of the doshas, dhatus and malas are in a equilibrium state or in a normal state. That has been explaining the dhatu samyata. And the purpose of the treatments or the purpose of Ayurveda is nothing but establishing this equilibrium of the tissue elements, equilibrium of the functions. Okay, equilibrium of the different functions. If there is a vata prakopa, then some different kinds of diseases are produced due to the vata prakopa. What you will do, you will use some of the treatment principles to do the shamana, or to do the treatment to the vata, so that the vata will be functioning in a normal way, bringing back the disturbed functions, or the bringing back the deranged functions to the normal functionality. This is explaining as dhatu samyata. And the karana for the, or the process wherein, or the understanding how you can attain this dhatu samyata is by understanding the sapta padarthas. If at all you are having a detailed understanding about sapta padarthas, samanya, vishesha and etc. Factors, then only you will be having a capacity of doing the dhatu samyata, or attaining a stage of dhatu samyata. So what is the purpose of explaining the 6 foundational frameworks for understanding Ayurveda, the Shat Padarthas. The 6 foundational frameworks for understanding Ayurveda or the Shat Padarthas is nothing but attaining the Dhatu Samyata. So that is been explained as the purpose of reading Ayurveda or purpose of understanding Ayurveda, or the wisdom of Ayurveda is oriented towards the process by name explaining Dhatu Samyata, attaining the stage of equilibrium of the functions. Moving to the next shloka, shloka number 54. I quote shloka number 54. Kala buddhi indriya arthanam yoga mithya na chatti cha dvayashrayanam vyadhinam trividho hetu sangraha. Trividha hetu sangraha. That means the 3 factors which are responsible for causing diseases. Hetu sangraha. Hetu is the causative factor for causing the diseases. Hetu is the nidana or the factor or the causative factor for causing the diseases. Okay, the 3 factors explained here are Kala, Buddhi and Indriyartha. Kala, Buddhi and Indriyartha, and how the diseases are being manifested is being explained as Mithya Yoga, Ayoga or Ati Yoga. Mithya Yoga, Ayoga or Ati Yoga of these 3 factors. Mithya Yoga is wrong utilization, okay, and Ayoga is non-utilization, and Ati Yoga is excessive utilization. Mithya Yoga, Ayoga and Ati Yoga of the Kala, Buddhi and Indriyarthas will be the reason for causing different kinds of diseases. This has been explained as the Trividha Hetu Sangraha. Moving to the next shloka, I quote shloka number 55. Shariram sattva sandnyancha vyadhinam ashrayo matah tatha sukhanam yogastu sukhanam karanam samaha. Here the term is explaining the vyadhinam ashrayo. Vyadhinam ashrayo means what is the place wherein the diseases will be manifested, what is the substratum or what is the ashraya wherein the diseases are going to be manifested. They are explained as the 2 factors or the 2 places wherein the diseases are manifested are Sharira and Sattva. Sharira is body and Sattva is mind. So these are the 2 locations or the 2 places wherein diseases are going to be manifested. And explaining Samaha Yogastu Sukhanam Karanam. In the previous shloka, they have explained Mithya Yoga, Ati Yoga or Ayoga. So that is the reason for different kinds of diseases, and here they have explained Samayoga. Samayoga is the normal functionality, okay, balanced utilization or the normal functionality. It is the reason for the Sukha or the happiness or the Arogya. Okay, Samaha Yogastu Sukhanam Karanam. Mithya Yoga, Ayoga and Ati Yoga. These are the reasons for disease, and Samayoga is the reason for happiness. So this is understanding explained about the Trividha Hetu Sangraha. So here we have completed up to shloka number 55. We will continue with the shloka number 56 in the next session. In this session I have skipped many of the shlokas which are very important, which are the important shlokas or which are the shlokas giving the important understanding which is necessary for Ayurveda. The basic concepts which are essential for learning Ayurveda are being explained here in this first chapter. The first chapter is the very important chapter, so I expect to by heart all the shlokas from the first chapter. I expect to by heart all the shlokas from the first chapter, because again for the syllabus of Padartha Vijnana, these shlokas can be a repeating topic. These shlokas which are present in the first chapter of Charaka Samhita Sutra Sthana Dirganjiviti Adhyaya, these will be repeating for the Padartha Vijnana. These will be repeating for the syllabus of Padartha Vijnana. So I insist to by heart all the shlokas from this first chapter. So even though I have not explained some of the shlokas, it is your duty and it is your homework to work out those shlokas. The shlokas whichever I have missed, you have to work out those shlokas. You have to make a understanding of those shlokas from the textbooks by reading yourself. So I conclude the session. Uttishtata Jagrata Prapya Varani Bodhata. Arise, awake and approach the great. Learn. Thank you. Thank you for patient listening. Shubham.